At 7:42 a.m., a woman steps onto a train platform and feels a small vibration in her phone. Not a message from a friend, not a news alert, just a number, quiet, invisible, judging. Somewhere in the system, she has been scored. China's social credit system didn't arrive with sirens or speeches. It crept in like fog. A policy here, a pilot program there. Court databases stitched to financial records, blacklists for unpaid debts, red lists for model citizens. By the mid-2010s, a simple idea had taken root. Trust could be measured, tracked, and rewarded, or punished. Supporters saw order emerging from chaos. In a nation of immense scale where contracts went unpaid and court rulings were ignored, the system promised accountability. Suddenly, a missed fine mattered. Fraud carried consequences. A businessman who defaulted couldn't simply disappear. High-speed trains denied, flights blocked, luxury purchases frozen. The message was clear. Behavior had weight. But numbers have shadows. Critics watched the same mechanisms with growing unease. Data flowed silently between agencies. Rules differed by city, by province, by algorithm. A late bill here, a friend's debt there. The line between individual choice and collective consequence blurred. Trust, once human and contextual, became automated, reduced to thresholds and flags. Stories began to circulate. A teacher barred from travel over an old dispute. A journalist cautious with words, unsure how speech might ripple through unseen systems. The fear wasn't always punishment. It was uncertainty. When the rules are opaque, self-censorship fills the gaps. The debate intensified. Is this governance evolving or surveillance expanding? Efficiency versus freedom. Stability versus autonomy. Proponents argued the West misunderstood. This wasn't one monolithic score, but many systems, right? Many goals: creditworthiness, legal compliance, civic trust. Critics countered that fragmentation didn't erase risk. It multiplied it. When data accumulates, power concentrates. Then came the human moments. A man pays off a debt and watches his name vanish from a blacklist. Relief floods in. Another waits months for an appeal. Grounded, frustrated, invisible. The system works until it doesn't. And when it fails, who listens? Today, the social credit debate isn't settled. It hums beneath daily life, adjusting incentives, shaping behavior, promising order while testing boundaries. It forces a larger question onto the global stage. In a digital age, how much of ourselves should be legible to the state? And who decides what good looks like when it's written in code? Because once trust becomes a number, the real challenge isn't how high it goes, but what it costs to keep it there. If this story made you think, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these conversations alive.